Okay, officially, good morning. The recording has started. Officially, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Options Income Launchpad Tuesday opening bell. My name is Scott. I will be your host. As always, let me remind you that what we do and say is for education and illustrative purposes only. And no information in this content is intended to be a recommendation to buy or sell any security or financial product. We're not brokers or advisors, and therefore don't give anything that should be construed as personalized investment risk. Any decision made should be done so at your own risk, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Let's get to the agenda today. As usual, we'll take a look at the opening futures and news. We'll take a look at the economic calendar. We got a jobs report. It wasn't great. Market's not loving it. We'll talk about mindset for open trades. We'll talk about the opening range like we do. And review the early week opportunity list. Lastly, don't forget, we are on the last round of the trading plan. So with that in mind, you want to make sure that you are finishing and ready to move on to next year when we're going to do evaluations and start spending, 1 week at a time, focusing on very specific aspects of your trading plan. Okay, with that in mind, let's get into it. Unemployment raises to the highest point since 2001. We added positions in November, but saw a steep decline in October. Okay. What else? Futures not responding very well to it. The futures are down 0.25 on the S&P, 0.14 on the Dow, 0.42 on the NASDAQ, 0.2 on the Russell. VIX is popping up a little bit, but not much. A marginal amount. Okay. What else do we know? Mixed jobs data was the big news, obviously. What else do we see? I'm not seeing much. Retail sales unexpectedly flat. U.S. futures briefly raise odds of a January cut. Okay. Let's take a look. And we were at 75 to 25. I didn't see it pop. Anyone notice? 75, 25. I guess they've raised a little bit. Okay. Not much of a change for January. Right. But hey, there's Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that that's moved much. Let's pull this up. Take a look at the futures. Now, I'm okay with a small pullback. You can actually see our posture has stayed the same, but we got overbought here. And it just kind of kept on ticking higher. Finally, it had an actual cross down. And this is what the sellers have done. It's really been hardly anything at this point. All right, let's keep going through. The big thing, we've got how much time before the market's opening? There it is, opening bell. There's the opening bell. Let me switch this over to the SPY now that we're open. We'll just kind of watch this thing open for a minute. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is a minor pullback. If you look at the gap or the distance here, we'll call it 690 to 679. We're not even 2%. We're not even 2% off of the high. That's barely even a consolidation, let alone any kind of a pullback. Okay. So what does that mean to me? It means that if anything, there's a good chance that we're seeing things setting up. Okay. Let's go through our list. Let's see what actually is setting up. Apple took a turn yesterday. Let me know if anyone is still in their Apple trade, if they've closed the Apple trade, but it definitely took a bit of a turn yesterday. Still overall closed, understood as well. Still has plenty of uptrend, but this just did not materialize and rolled over. AMKR still setting up. AMKR still setting up. Still just made a higher high. Now is pulling back. Plenty of opportunity still there. Okay. Amazon. Sorry. Amazon is a no. Not looking great. APH. No. No, APH may get dropped soon. You can see it's broken below the 50. Okay, let me pause for 1 second and show these charts because I'm actually missing something. So what I have on my chart is number one, an exponential moving average, 50 period. 50 period exponential moving average. But right now, because we had some things breaking the 50, I've actually been looking at, I'm going to add two more. And you can see here, this is all my different studies. So I'm going to add this one to be a 100 moving average. And I'm going to make it red. This one is going to be a 200 moving average. And I'm going to make it blue. I also have a simple moving average for my volume. 20 period simple moving average. It's just one line on my volume. I also have a stochastics slow, and my periods are 7-3. My lines, so you'll notice here's a line, 70-30. My lines are set at 70-30. That's what that means. 70-30 with a 7-3 stochastics. Okay. Okay. Lastly, I have the implied volatility, right? So I have implied volatility on here. Let me hit OK. And you'll notice, something went wrong. There we go. Let's make this 50, no, 100. There we go. This is the 50, 100, 200. This is volume with a 20-day simple moving average. This is stochastic slow, 7.3. And implied volatility at the bottom. Let me know if anyone has any questions about any of that. Okay, no problem. ASX is next. Okay. Yeah, I like ASX. Nice move back up. New high at 16.5. Pulling back on decreasing volume. I think that is definitely moving into the type of setup that we're looking for. Okay. Okay. So far, I'm going to try to I'm making a note to myself as we go through which of these so far are the best. And I'm going to say AMKR is going to get a little star. ASX is going to get a little star. AVGO. Nah, too much. Right? Too much of a sell-off here. Okay, let's keep looking. AXP overextended. The video downloads aren't complete. Tell me what you mean by that, Doug. It's not like a full version of the recording, or what aspect is not complete? Let me know. I'll see if I can't work on it. All right. Not a full version. Huh. I'm not sure. So it starts, it doesn't go all the way to the end. This is like the day-to-day recordings, you mean? Oh, yesterday's video was only 23 seconds. Ooh, that is odd. I'll take a look. That was for yesterday's Monday morning recording. Okay. I will take a look. Yeah, I'll take a look. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know. BAC. I'm going to say yes to BAC on a little put of a pullback here. Seems to be most are that way. Are you watching them from? Now I feel like I have to take a look. Sorry, you guys. Are you watching them from here?
All right, officially.
That is only 23.
Good morning. Welcome, everybody.
I'll have to take a look and see. This one is
Oh,
a
no.
full hour.
Hold on. Just get started officially.
49 minutes. Huh.
Recording is started and officially. Good morning and welcome out, everyone, to Options.
There, I'll look into that. I have a backup recording. I can just switch it out. Yeah, thank you for flagging. I have no idea what happened there. It should have been a 50-minute a 50-minute video. So, I don't know. But yeah, I will definitely take a look at that and see what I can find out. Most definitely. Okay. Okay. Glenn's was short too, huh? Okay. I will try to figure out what's going on there. Bank of America. I'm going to star that one. I think that one looks pretty good. Let's keep looking through here. BK. Okay, BK looks great. BK has a real nice setup. Okay, nice looking flag. Okay, let's keep looking. City. ASX, I have AVGO, AXP, BAC, and BK. BK is getting a star for its excitement. Okay. City still a little overextended. Caterpillar looks real strong. This type of setup that we're seeing here looks great. It's pulling back. It's looking good. Getting ready for the next move. Looks fine. Okay. All right, let's see. Sienna. Oops, nope, that's not it. Sienna, Cien. Looks great. Put a star on it. Nice mild pullback. Looking into next opportunity. CLS, a little too sideways for me. A little too sideways. Okay. Coherent. Looks great. Whoever traded that one last is probably looking for another opportunity, as they should. Okay. Credo. No. You can see this one just kind of keeps falling down. Cisco, absolutely yes. We just had a good trade on Cisco. Looking for another one. Delta overextended. DIA. No. Looks okay. Fox. I would say Fox is starting to set up. First Solar is trying to. It left, came back, and is still holding the same support, which is interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see. GE. Maybe on a pullback. Gold still looks pretty strong overall. GM, way overextended, like a freight train. We would love to have an opportunity to trade that one. Google. I mean, it's really had a very minor pullback. But it's but it also hasn't moved. So it's an interesting one. Okay. I definitely see some good setups. Goldman Sachs looking good. Minor pullback. Ready soon, possibly. GTX. No. Howmet. No. IBM. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Intel. I would definitely still have a star with Intel. Intel's looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I've got 10. 10 starred already. All right. Let's see. IWM today is flat. JCI. So JCI, it rolled over, but it never broke. So if you held, you're still okay, doing better. Well done. JCI still working. Okay, good to hear. Love that those are held. Yeah, it's getting closer, isn't it? J&J starting to slow down. Lumentum looks good, starting to set up for its next trade. Put a star next to it. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. Eli Lilly. No. Lamb Research. Maybe. Macy's, maybe. MasterCard. I actually would give MasterCard a thought. Meta, looking real good. Somebody pulled the trigger yesterday. We talked about being a bit of an anticipatory trade, but that's working out pretty well. Okay, Morgan Stanley. Yes, Morgan is setting up well. Morgan is setting up well. Microsoft, no. Micron, yes, except you've got earnings. You have to be very careful with the earnings, but Intel still looks fine. So, okay. Netflix, no. Netflix is struggling right now. Nvidia, no. NXT, no. PLTR, maybe. Maybe. Okay. QQQ. Qs are holding up. They're picking up off of the opening range. Okay. The real. I lost patience on this one. Trying to come back a little bit, but you can see it's just sort of meandering. It's really not moving much one way or the other. Okay. Rocket Lab. I'd say Rocket Lab is one that a few people had called for. Okay. Reddit. Let's take a look. RDDT. Okay. I would actually say it's not bad. I'm not going to disagree with you. Here's what I would say. You guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line on this consolidation. It's going to break out of that new high, pull back. If we can bounce off of this, I would say, yeah, there's something there. See you in the future. There you go. Okay. Where was I? Roku. Not yet. Ross Stores. Not yet. RTX, maybe when it pulls back. Silver looks pretty good. Maybe SNDK could be close. SoFi, still down. The spiders are flat. Okay. STX. Ooh, STX starting to look like a setup. I like that one. Teradyne getting close as well from the digital storage realm. I like both of those. TJX not yet. Tesla still moving up a little bit. Taiwan Semiconductor I would say is still viable as well. Let's take a look at today's VIX. Looks really quite strong. We were up here, we went back, we went up, and if we can hold underneath that level, that's actually quite favorable overall. Quite favorable.
Waited all that time and he wasn't the one that was supposed to talk to you. I told you.
So, what did that person you talked to?
He gave me a phone number to call. Well, it wasn't a working phone number. And I thought, oh my God, I am just going to shit can this.
Okay. Sorry, I was like, where's that sound coming from? Nope, I got it. Okay. Wayfair. Sorry, I thought I had those turned off. Wayfair, no. WBD. Great trade. I think with the everything going on with that, we're probably not going to be looking for another run at that. So okay. And closed yesterday. Okay, good. WDC. Yes. Walmart maybe forming. We're not sure yet. What's the takeaway? Everything looks good still. There's no concerns as of right now. We don't have any concerns. Looks fine. Yeah, everything looks fine. Okay. Okay. We've got a long list of potentials ready to go. That's where we are. That's how I see it. Any questions? Any questions from anyone? Let me know. All right. Well, good morning. It was a good morning. Okay. It's good to see everybody. Look for alerts. They could come anytime as of today. Thank you, Sandy. Also, it is tonight we will have good question, Don. Tonight we will have our Q&A sessions. Glenn will be first, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll go second, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks. It's great to see everybody. As always, happy trading.